Hey there, my name is Arsema. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. Today I am super duper excited. I finally got my hands on Jackie Aina's Forvr Mood perfumes. If you didn't know, Jackie Aina is that girl, and she launched 4 perfumes early April, part on her website and also with Sephora. Unfortunately, Sephora was like all sold out, so I wasn't able to get it through there. So I bought it off her website. It did take a little long to ship, but now that I have them, I'm super excited. Let's smell them together and I will let you know my thoughts. All right, so if you're interested, let's get right into it. Ooh, almost dropped it. I got my package. Let's go ahead and open this. Just in my lap. Ooh, don't hold a knife like that. I should probably get a box cutter. So because it's Jackie Aina, I got some high hopes for these fragrances. That being said, because she launched 4 of them and I wanted to try them all, I felt like it was a little overkill to buy all 4 full-size bottles when I wasn't able to yet smell them in person, since all the Sephoras near me didn't have them in store. I think, from my understanding, only a select few actually had them in store. So all of these were blind buys. I ended up getting 2 full sizes and 2 travel sizes. I pretty much decided which to buy the full size for and which to buy the travel size based on the notes and based on what I thought I would like the most. So in the full size, I got I Am Her. She is me, I am her. And I also got NDA. And then in the travel size, I got Hard to Get and You Remind Me. These travel sizes do look pretty small. They're both 10 mLs. They're at $28, which is totally within the normal realm of pricing, I'd say, for a travel. I'd say they run around maybe this price to like $35, $40. So these full-size bottles run for about $79, and these are 1.7 ounce bottles. So I think that's a fairly good price for a 1.7 ounce sized fragrance from a well-known influencer. So I'm super excited to try them out, and let's get right into it. So I can't say for certain, but based on all the advertising, from my understanding, it seems like I Am Her is the main one. Like, I know that they're all supposed to be totally awesome and amazing, so I hear, but I Am Her is the one that I feel like was advertised the most. Based on the advertisement, it seems like I Am Her is Beyonce in Destiny's Child, if you get what I mean. Like, she's the one, they're all good. All of Destiny's Child girls are good. They're totally awesome. They're amazing. But there was one Beyonce. So I'm just going to read this right off of the box. I Am Her. She is the it girl in every room she enters. Aspirational, effortless, and is always approachable. She is you. So let's open it. Ooh, let's open it. Ooh, the messages are coming. I never had to show out, I just show up. Okay. Okay. First impression, the bottle actually looks better in person than it did online. For some reason, I was expecting it to be more plasticky, which I think the lid is. Yeah, the lid is definitely plastic. But the bottle is a nice glass. It looks super clear. It is definitely a pretty bottle. It's actually super cute. Okay. Let's go ahead and smell. So the fragrance family is warm and spicy. This is a warm and sweet gourmand with keynotes of red velvet, pear, and oud. From my understanding, this is the one that's supposed to be the most feminine smelling. The most girly. So let's see. Ooh, what am I getting? Actually, let me spray this on my hand. Okay. This is definitely something I would wear. Definitely girly, definitely feminine, definitely pink, if you know what I mean. It's sweet, it's fruity, but it's also clean smelling. Like it's not too much of a gourmand where it's sickening. Oh my gosh, what does this remind me of? I think at first sniff, that initial I got, for some reason, it brought me to Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. But it doesn't really smell like that. That was just my initial impression. I'm definitely getting sweetness. I'm getting like the fruity pear. The oud is not overwhelming at all. Sometimes for me, I think oud is a little too much. I almost don't even notice it, but I think what it's giving is a little bit of the depth that I'm smelling. Now that I'm smelling it a bit more, I think I Am Her actually reminds me a little bit of Pink Me Up. Let me go grab that bottle. Okay, so Pink Me Up. This is by Atelier des Ors. She's expensive. She's a pretty penny. She'll run you about $275, $300. And then I also grabbed Coco Mademoiselle. This is a fragrance it reminded me of in the opening. So I think, yes, yes, yes. So I do think that they are kind of similar. But Coco Mademoiselle, as you can see, has a really small dent for me. It's a good fragrance. I think I'm still warming up to it just a little bit. I know it's beloved by a lot of people, and I know when I've worn it in the past, people have definitely complimented me on it, but it's a little too, it can be a little too much for me. Pink Me Up, this is a good one. It's super girly, it's super feminine, it's bright and zesty, but she's expensive, and she's cute. She has all these little gold specks. I think I Am Her is a well-balanced version of those two fragrances with a little bit more. With a little, maybe even just a little bit more sweetness with that pear. And the red velvet. She's good. And at a much better price point than both of those. So if you're looking for something that is girly, feminine, has a little depth, isn't just sweet and girly, but has like a little edge, this is a good one, I think. Yeah, she's good. This is good. So let's get into NDA. Let's read the back. NDA. What happens here stays here. But first, you'll have to sign here. That's giving boss. It's giving girl boss. It's giving, you better take me serious. It's giving, I'm not gonna let you play me, boo-boo. All right. And on the inside, I love this. I'll take you for everything you have. And you gotta say it just like that. I will take you for everything you have. That's the energy that this is giving. Okay. Also very cute. It's a very like lilac, lavender purple. So for NDA, this is categorized as a floral fragrance. It's a warm floral with key notes of spiced rum, tonka bean, and tobacco flower. I think I just need to spray this on my skin. I'm definitely getting a light tobacco, which I was a little bit nervous about because I don't think tobacco is really my go-to style. And typically when I think tobacco, I also think smoky, and I'm not sure if that's really what I tend to go for. But because this is a warm floral, I was like, let me give it a shot. I'm getting the spiced rum, and I think I'm getting the tonka bean. I think this fragrance actually still gives clean girl. I wasn't really expecting that. I think I was expecting like bold, in your face, intense. It does give bold. It gives a little assertive, but it still also gives clean. Like it's not overwhelming. Definitely a great office scent if you want something that's a little bit less freshy, but still clean and light, but not too light. As NDA kind of settles in, it definitely gives warm and sexy. Cozy, warm, sexy. A little vanillic almost. She's good. She's good. Which one next? Let's do Hard to Get. So on this box, Hard to Get, in touch but out of reach. Okay. Made for the one who's hard to get but easy to love. Okay, she's cute. She's a cute bottle, simple but cute. So the fragrance family for Hard to Get is floral. It's a fruity floral with keynotes of citron zest, sheer jasmine, and whipped vanilla. I'm just gonna be smelling like everything today because I need to spray this on my hand, on my skin. Okay. Okay, I think it's living up to the fragrance notes for sure. I'm definitely getting the citrus. It's giving lemon, but not like a really tart lemon. It's giving Meyer lemon, a little bit of a sweeter lemon. I'm not sure that I get much of the jasmine. It's there, but I'm definitely getting the whipped vanilla. What it really gives is a Meyer lemon whipped cream with a dash of vanilla and a little bit of sweetness. It smells almost edible, but like a summer edible, like a light dessert on a summer's day. This is nice. Clean, fresh, zesty, light, sweet. It's good. But okay, last but definitely not least is You Remind Me. So this one says, have we met before, or was it a past life? Are you my memory or my destiny? You felt that too? Okay. I'm really liking all of these sayings. I think that's super cute that she did that. It gives a little razzle dazzle. It gives us the fragrances a little pizzazz, and it kind of gives them a story for you to ride on, which I like. So You Remind Me is in the fresh floral category with keynotes of apricot skin, orange blossom, and sensual musks. Ooh. I have to go to the grocery store today, and people are definitely going to smell me. So let's spray this. Okay. I like this one. Wow. I really like this one. I really, really like this one. It's definitely giving me like a skin scent vibe. I think that's what it's intended to be, but it's not too soft. Like, it's there and it stands alone, and it's there, it's present. And I think with enough spritz on my skin and my clothes, I'm guessing people will probably still smell me even when they're not just like all up in my skin. You know what I mean? But it's light, it's warm, it's welcoming, it's cozy, it's clean. It's like laundry clean fresh with a really soft, nice musk. It's definitely giving sensual, and I definitely get a little sweetness and a little bit of the tartness from the apricot. Okay, so my thoughts. Okay, I think it's going to be a little challenging for me to rank these because they all are kind of giving different things. They really are giving different things, and I can see all of them being used in different scenarios. So with I Am Her, this is your girly everyday sweet scent. Definitely cute for a date, definitely cute for a picnic or walking outside. It's a good, cute, feminine fragrance. NDA is a little bit more bold, a little more sensual. I don't think it's too much to wear in the daytime. I think it can be a daytime fragrance, especially if you're trying to send that message like, don't play me. But it's also, I think, a very good fragrance for date night, or nighttime vibes, and really kind of giving off that mysterious, edgy, bossy version of yourself. Hard to Get is definitely light and zesty. I think this is probably a really good go-to fragrance when it's super hot and sunny out and you don't want something that's going to be overwhelming. You just want something light and fresh and clean and zesty. So that's where I would definitely wear this. And then You Remind Me, I think, can be in every single day kind of signature scent, especially if you're one of those people who like clean fragrances. If you like, for example, Skin by Clean Reserve, this is probably up your alley. It's giving fresh, it's giving clean, it's giving musky, but not animalic musk, and not so much clean, shockingly clean white musk, but it is giving a little bit of laundry vibes. And I think this is definitely a clean, everyday scent where this is the kind of scent where people are like, oh, ooh, you smell good. Like, it's not expected. It's not like in your face, but you smell good, clean, and fresh. Okay, so if I really had to rank them, and this is so like I said earlier, I really kind of decided which bottles to get in the full size and which to get in the travel size based on the notes and what I thought it would like the most. That being said, NDA has tobacco in it, and that typically isn't my favorite. To me, I think it actually wears well. Okay, but as it sits, I definitely get more of that tobacco woodiness out of the fragrance. Okay, so I think if I had to rank them, to my surprise, clearly, because I got the travel size in it, I think my favorite one is You Remind Me. I definitely am a musky fragrance girl. Some of the musks, for some reason, don't really sit well with me. Not that I don't enjoy the scent, but sometimes it kind of makes me feel a little nauseous. I don't know why. I'm definitely not getting that from this. I kind of wish I got a full-size fragrance because I think I will definitely be going through this. Because this is definitely the kind of fragrance and the kind of energy that I definitely like. I like all sorts of fragrances, but I for sure like clean fragrances, and I for sure like musk. So this is definitely number one. I wish I got a full-size bottle. So probably when I'm out of this, I will re-up. Number two for me is Forvr Mood. I definitely love a feminine fragrance. It isn't the most original to me, especially because I did compare it to those other two fragrances and I'm already familiar with those. But I think this is a much better price point. I think this is great for like everyday girly feminine. I think this is something that I wear often. I think it's something that I would also layer with some of my other sweet and girly fragrances for a little extra oomph. So that's why I have this as number two. So NDA is my number three. Doesn't mean it's bad at all. I think it actually smells really nice. I think it definitely gives off a specific kind of energy, so I don't necessarily know if I would see myself wearing this super often. I would probably layer this with some more vanillas like KLE28, which I adore, just for a little extra vanilla forwardness, but I think it's really good. It's still a clean fragrance while also being bold and sensual and boss-like. So third on my list, but definitely worth a buy if that's something that you're interested in. And I think last for me is Hard to Get. Even though I'm really loving the vibe, I love the message that it gave. The citrus, it is light and zesty. Like I said, I think this would be great for the summertime, really hot weather. But I don't necessarily know if I see myself wearing this often. Or maybe if I kind of layered it with You Remind Me, I can see that the musk and the zestiness, the clean, fresh musk with the clean, light zestiness and the touch of sweetness from the whipped vanilla could go well together. So I definitely see myself using it, but I don't see myself using it often, and I'm probably not going to reach for it a ton. But not a bad fragrance, especially if you're looking for something perfect for the summer and something that is sweet and zesty. Overall, I think I'm pretty impressed with the range that Jackie Aina was able to provide and really kind of catering to the different life scenarios where we would use these fragrances. Really kind of having us tune into that version of us that we're trying to express. So kudos to Jackie. Kudos to Forvr Mood for making the price point pretty reasonable. Kudos for really paving the way in the fragrance space. I know there's not a lot of Black women who are doing it, so shout out to you. And from my understanding, this has been years and years in the making. So awesome work, Jackie Aina. I'm definitely going to be playing around with these fragrances. All of these are going to stay with me. They're not going back. Of course, share them with some of my friends and family, which I know that they're also excited about smelling. Yeah. So if you've tried any of the Jackie Aina fragrances, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't yet, let me know which one you think would probably best suit you and the vibe and the energy that you're trying to give off. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you'd liked and subscribed. And I'm super excited to see you again. Thank you so much. All right. Goodbye.